What up, YouTube? It's your boy, and we are back with another one. Today, we're going to be talking about the rapper KTS Dre and his untimely passing. Before we get started, I always like to thank my new subscribers and supporters, and my supporters that come back every time I drop another video. I appreciate you guys. I wouldn't be here without you. But in order to do that, I need you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping new videos, right? Let's get this thing started. Today we're talking about rapper KTS Dre and his untimely death. It's crazy how he got killed because the man was just released from jail. While being released, he was walking with an old lady that paid his bail to get him out, and on his way out, he's approached by two gunmen on each side of the street, and they fired. And when I say they fired multiple rounds. He was hit 64 times. Now, they only found 59 shell casings on the scene, so that led me to believe that some of the shell casings landed in the car. What's crazy about this is that there was innocent bystanders that got injured, but the amount of times he was hit, when somebody chooses to shoot 64 times without the care of the law coming, that means they wanted to send a message. Now, that's either one or two things. He snitched and somebody put a hit out on him, or he gave up some kind of information to law enforcement, and the people that he was dealing with basically was like, we don't condone this and we're not going to have this. So you know what happens when that happens. When you're a part of the street life, they say it's certain codes, right? And if you don't want to abide by these codes, don't play in the streets. Don't move around in the streets. Don't do street activity. Now, gang affiliation is very big in Chicago. Very big in Chicago. So what are you really left to do? You're almost forced to walk around with a weapon, even if you're not gang affiliated, to survive in Chicago. So, you know, he was in a vulnerable spot. I mean, the guy probably didn't have a care in the world. He's being released, and he thought he was probably going home to see his family or something, and unfortunately, he didn't make it there. Now, I'm very big on firearm protection, but when you start to endanger civilians that have nothing to do with this activity, that's when the line draws. Because some of these killings is senseless. But this is a part of the streets. What can you really do? You can't really find a way out unless you move away, or you end up dead in a box or in jail. Those are the ways out. And sometimes you don't get the first route. You don't get that lucky to just say, I'm done. I don't want no parts of this. I just want to start my life over and I want to start fresh. Some gangs is not hearing that. The only way you get out is in a box or in a cell. And when you go in a cell, you still got to represent. You still got to bang. Because if you don't, you trapped, and they got you in there for however much time you got to do, unless you check into protective custody. Now, this story is developing. It just happened on Saturday. I want to send my condolences to his family. I mean, nobody should have to go through this. He was a young man. He wasn't that old, you know. And now the man lost his life. I want to know what you guys think. Tell me in the comments. Let me know how you feel about it. And I'll see you guys on the next one when I get further details on this case.